Hey guys, welcome back to Life with 18 Cats. Life Beyond 18. Listen, it's been a day, guys. It's been a day. I got this all wrong. Welcome back to Life Beyond 18 Cats here at Life with 18 Cats. There, I did it. Okay, so just so you know why I'm frazzled and just a little bit off right now. So, we all know Michelle. Say hi.
Hi,
Michelle. So Michelle's mom actually went in for surgery yesterday, and I've got her vehicle for a little while because she had neck surgery, so she can't drive, and so she's let me use the vehicle for a little while. But that means I had to pick mom up today when they discharged her and run her home. So I literally had to get Michelle from work. I had to get mom from the hospital. I had to run mom home, and then me and Michelle had to race back here. And when I say I walked in the door 15 minutes ago, Jenna, back me up on this.
Oh, hey, Kim. I actually had to text Kim, everybody. I had to text her at about 8 minutes of saying, "Hey lady, are you running late?" Getting nervous. I was backstage and she literally came in really in the nick of time, and as dedicated as she is to the channel, I'm always like, "Do you want to postpone it or cancel it?" And she says no. So here we are.
What is my laptop doing? Hang on, my screen just went blank. Hang on. Uh-oh. Are you still there? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what my laptop just did. It just went blank for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not the time for the laptop to do those things.
You've been a little bit laggy, so I was going to ask about, your connection, if you were having problems or something, because it could have
so it's overcast here right now, so I know my internet's gonna be a little bit laggy. So, okay, so we have some options here. We have some options because I'm actually looking at my little bars keep popping up, and I know it's laggy. I'm not sure this thing's gonna run the game tonight. I don't know if it is. It's really overcast here right now, so the internet's been spotty all day long.
Yeah, and if you try to put the stream to it, it's just going to try to.
If I push it with the game, yeah. I know, and I feel bad because listen, you guys, listen. Look what I have. I've never shown you guys this. This is my PS controller. If you notice, it's pink. I literally figured out how to get this hooked up to my laptop so I could use that. You know, let's just check in with chat. Let's see how everybody's doing right now, because you know what? Oh yeah, and right before stream, a cicada got in my house. So I'm like yelling for Michelle. I'm like, Michelle, come get the bug. God, you guys. It's been such a day today. I can't today. Cam, I made it home from doctor appointment in time. I'll be waiting. Oh God, I'm so glad you guys were all here before I was. Remember to hit thumbs up when y'all come in. It helps the channel. Thank you so much, Cam. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. I'm glad you guys kind of support that. Deborah, hi Kim, Jenna, Cam, and everyone else. That's awesome. Thank you, Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
And the next one from Deborah. Kim, I didn't know if you received. Yes, I did. Thank you very, very much. I know you don't trust them. I know. It's kind of sketchy sometimes, but I haven't had any problems with them thus far, but yes, I did get that. So thank you very much. Oh my God, why is my laptop doing this? My screen keeps shutting off. Literally, I don't think that I'm going to be able to run anything tonight, Jenna.
Yeah.
Do I blank out for a second there?
No, you are staying on the screen, but I'm watching backstage your other screen falling out. So maybe stop sharing your screen, since we pretty much are seeing that you're not going to be able to do the game anyway. That way you could at least.
I got to figure out what's going on with everything. I'm going to lose everything. Yeah, I have a feeling if I try to run that game right now, I have a feeling I'm going to literally, it's going to bog down so bad that I'm literally going to drop the whole live stream. A restart required. Stop. No, stop it. Don't do that. My laptop is saying that it wants to restart, and I just told it not to. We're going to hope it doesn't restart. Listen, guys, if my laptop does something funny and it tries to restart all of a sudden and this stream shuts down, just know.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Well, no, I was gonna say. I mean, I will jump right back on after it restarts. So that
Okay.
like we'll jump right back in. So just hang with me. I don't know.
Hang tight.
It's
If
been
I
a
don't
day.
get kicked out, then I'll just, play videos or something
Oh my
and,
God, it's
hang
been a
out.
day, guys. It's been a day. It's been such a day. And yeah, like I said, it's overcast. There was a cicada in my house, and oh my God, I can't stand the bugs, guys. I can't do it. I can't. I can't. I hate the bugs so much, you guys. Holy cow. So maybe what we're gonna do is we're gonna do, an impromptu just chat for a few because I really think if I try to run that game right now, my laptop is going to literally just like hate me. Kim, I definitely need to send Wendell as he can fix any car issue. Cam, here's the thing. So I sent you an email telling you about the plumbing thing, but the car thing, I know what the problem is. So for those of you, I mean, this is probably going to bore anybody that doesn't know anything about cars, but there's something called a throttle position sensor. And that what that little throttle position sensor is in charge of, for those of you that don't know, I'm not trying to mansplain something to somebody that knows. I know some people do know. That is the sensor that is in charge of keeping your car idling. Okay, so when you're sitting at a stoplight and your car is just running, or if you're in park, that throttle position sensor is what's in charge of maintaining that idle in the engine so that your car doesn't die. Well, when that sensor goes out, your car is no longer able to manage that particular little feature. And so it will start bogging down and your car will die every time you try to drive it, right? Well, that's what my car is doing. So I know it's a throttle position sensor. But the problem is that in my car, you can't just buy the throttle position sensor, which is like a $60 part. You have to buy the entire piece that throttle position sensor is on, which is called a throttle body. That part, lucky for me, is $250. Yeah. So it's not, I know how to fix it and I know what needs to be fixed. It's just a matter of it's $250. So it's just going to have to wait because I have to figure out how to get that part or see if I can find it cheaper. So I've been looking into those options. So that's, yeah. Cam says, oh crap, I didn't look yet as we had another limb go through the roof yesterday. Oh no. Oh God. Yeah, that's no fun. What's the matter, Michelle?
A friend of mine just started working at the auto parts store.
Really?
She gets like 15 or 20% off.
Okay, so Michelle just said that she's got a friend that works at the auto parts store and she gets a percentage. Listen, we're going to see if we can get this done. Yeah. Okay. Kim, I'm so sorry about your roof. Oh my gosh, that's awful. I can't even imagine. Listen, I've got trees around me, but luckily all the trees around me are cut in a way where I've got one that could potentially hit my roof, but probably not. So yeah. Kat says, what?
I'm going to go out back so you ain't got to get up and lock that.
Oh, I'm not worried about locking it. Go ahead and go up front. You're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah. Because then you can get back in.
Well, no, I'm leaving though. I'm going over to Rachel's.
I know. Are you coming back here though?
Well, I'm not leaving my purse here for it. Yeah, I kind of need that. It's got my head meds in it.
Do you see how she talks to me?
Oh, you shut it.
No, just go out the front and leave it unlocked because that way you can get back in.
But what if they get out?
They can't. There's magnet locks. Don't worry, I've got this.
That's what I
do you see how she talks to me?
That's why I worry.
This is why I love her.
No.
I love her so much. I really do.
You lie.
God, I can't. Just listen. You ever have those days where just when you finally get a chance to sit down and just take a breath, you want to cry, but there's not because you're upset or anything. It's just because so many things have gone on and you just finally take a breath and you're just like, I need to release everything. I'm going to cry.
Admit it. It's because we didn't get to do the little porn star stash.
God damn it.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so I'm just going to tell you guys what we do. So like I said, Mom had surgery yesterday. And so what we did was I picked up Michelle from work yesterday and we went to the hospital to go see Mom right after her surgery. Well, Mom doesn't even want to go out in public with me and Michelle because we don't know how to behave ourselves. So we go to the hospital and we got there just in time for them to take her for a little walk down the hallway as part of like a physical therapy kind of thing. And they've got this little mock car in the hallway. And I always wondered why they have those. Well, I found out yesterday why they have those. Because like I said, she had neck surgery. So she's not allowed to like turn her neck. She has to turn her whole body. So they were walking her down to that little mock car thing to show her how she needs to be getting in and out of a car so as not to have to turn her neck and do it without injuring herself. So when we got to that thing, me and Michelle, we both bust out our cameras and start filming Mom doing this. And when she gets done, she turns around, she looks over and sees both me and Michelle standing there with our phones out. And she goes, "Oh my God, in stereo. What's wrong with you too?" She was, then we started writing things on the whiteboard in her room. Oh God, it was just, yeah, it was a lot. So yeah, no, so now we were going to pick her up. We were going to take my eyeliner. We were going to draw mustaches on her faces with my eyeliner and then go in there to pick her up today. But they had her ready when we got there, so we couldn't do it. Yeah. It's been a lot the last 2 days. Okay. Let's see. So I want to go back and I want to check in with everything everybody's talking about in chat now that Michelle left and she's not distracting me because that's what she does. Yeah. Yeah, the roof thing is so tough, Cam. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. Second limb in the last few months from storms. That's awful. Oh, and Kat, thank you, Kat, for saying that. That I appreciate it. I know things are rough. Things are rough, but you know what? Here's the thing. This is the thing we got to remember. Okay, things are rough, but just like anything else in life, it doesn't last forever. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it, guys. I'm gonna get through it. It's just rough at the time, but we'll get through it. Yeah. Cam says, Wendell has had that kind of day en route to work. He stood in line for 20 minutes in Publix to get sub, and guy tells him they're out of bread. Oh no. Oh, poor Wendell. Oh no, that's awful. I'd be so mad. Poor Wendell. I agree, Kat. Poor Wendell. Oh, that poor guy. Yeah, Cam, it sounds like 2024 has been kind of rough for you. Hope your evening is more relaxed, Cam. Listen, Deborah, I got Michelle. I got Michelle here. No, listen, you guys, me and Michelle just have, I think I told you guys this once before. Me and Michelle just have one of those relationships where we refer to each other in very cute names. We have pet names for each other that we can't say on stream because that's just how me and Michelle are. We're just that. Yeah, we're like sisters. It's awesome. I love Michelle. I don't know what I'd do without her. She's so awesome. And the fact that, I got a bonus mom out of it. And yeah, it was cute because when we got up to the hospital to see her yesterday, she introduced us to the nurse. She said, "This is my daughter and this is my bonus daughter." And I was like, "Oh my God, yay, thanks, Mom. I love that." And then we proceeded to embarrass her. It was so great. She's a good sport about it though. She knows how we are. You do need to try to relax. I know, Cam. I do. I need to. Oh God, I'm gonna relax. And that's why I'm not gonna stress out too much about. Like I said, it's overcast here. The internet's not cooperating. My stupid laptop keeps. Yeah, what I have to do in order to do the game is I have to share my whole screen with as its own little entity on here, and we had it up, just not actually on the screen for you guys to see. Just kind of backstage waiting. And that's what was shutting down my screen. So I have a feeling if I try to do anything, it's just going to shut down the whole stream. And I don't want to do that to you guys. So I would rather just say, hey, let me figure out what's going on and what the problem is here. And I keep looking at myself on the screen. I'm just like, what in the heck happened to me today? Like I said, it's just been one of those days. We have them. But I will tell you this. I'm going to give you a little spoiler. It's a little spoiler. Well, it's a teaser, actually. So, I decided to do something and I made a video about it. And Jenna, I don't know if you've seen it or not. I got all the videos uploaded for you.
I saw that they were uploaded, but I didn't know the subject matter because I didn't have time. I had a day like you,
Yep.
I was at the doctor's all day. So I did see that they were uploaded though. So in the morning, that's my first move.
Yeah, we'll have to talk tomorrow because I got to get you the edits and everything. And there's a couple things I wanted to tell you about, some things in there that happened. Yes. Like, well, we're going to use them anyways, but we're going to do an explanation in it. But yeah, so there is a new video going to be going up in the next couple days for you guys of something I decided to do yesterday. Just literally, when I say spur of the moment, I mean, I was literally sitting here going, I don't got any plans today. And then 2 seconds later, I was like, oh, I got plans. I got an idea. Yeah. So yeah, so that video will be coming up. So just expect that. Oh, Cam, you're so sweet.
Yeah, thanks, Cam. I appreciate that. It just eats up a lot of the day because it's it's about 40 minutes away. Then you wait at the doctor's office. and then I had to stop at the grocery store. So I know Kim won't mind if I hop out of here if she's, just chatting and stuff.
Yeah,
I,
no,
I
if you want to, you go right ahead.
we
I
know
know.
how to end the stream in StreamYard, so I can hang out in the chat, but be a little bit more comfortable and relaxed after my day at the doctor's.
Jenna, you know what? You've had a long day too, and I know that they're a little bit hard days are harder on you than they are on me. So yes, if you need to hop out of here, you go ahead and hop out of here. I'm not going to promise that we're going to get an ending screen today. I'm probably going to do bye and then just hit end stream because it's just
there you go. That's what kind of day we're having here, folks. Well, I think we should, we'll talk later, Kim, about rescheduling off of stream, and we'll let everybody know, because I know that this game was fun and I know we want to play it. It's just, you need a good connection.
I have found a couple people that have done some playthroughs now, and I've watched those playthroughs. So now, listen, I really thought that this was going to be a cute, quick game. This game has so much more to it than I knew, because like I said, I've been watching some playthroughs and I'm like, holy cow, we're going to get quite a few episodes out of this, because
I read a review. Did I send it to you, Kim? I read a review of the game.
I don't know.
I might have emailed it.
Oh yeah, you did email it to me. I just haven't read it yet.
Yeah, it says a little bit about how many different things you could do in the game. It really goes into all detail, and you could spend forever in there, it sounds.
Yeah. And like I said, it's an open world game, so there's a lot to explore. There's a lot to do. There's a lot more little missions to go on that I didn't know about. Like, I know last week we did the jam mission where we had to knock all the jam jars off. There's a lot of missions in there that we have to go on, and there's a lot of exploring, and there's a lot of really cute things in there. Yeah.
So it'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah. So Jenna, if you need to get out of here, honey.
Yes, I'm going to say thank you, Kim, and enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you, everybody. And I'll probably see you in the chat anyway. But Kim, get some rest yourself today.
I will. As soon as we're done here, I'm going to run Michelle home, and then I'm going to come home, and I am going to literally just decompress for the remainder of the night. Yeah.
Good. Okay. Yep. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Jenna. All right, guys. So we're just going to relax. We're going to relax and just chit chat for a few. I'm not thinking we're going to be in here for very long, but I was not going to cancel it, and I was not going to just abandon everybody. Nope. I raced home, and I'm like, we're going to do something at least. So, yeah. Oh, bye, Jenna. Yeah. I hope she gets some rest. She needs some rest. So how are you guys doing? I know Cam has had now 2 limbs go through her roof, which has got to be just absolutely just traumatizing. I can't even imagine. I really can't. I honest to God can't. I really do need to find me a Wendell or a Wendy. Either one. Doesn't matter. Choices get made. Whatever. Whichever one pops up first, maybe. I don't know. Kim, you and Jenna got to take care of yourselves. Oh, you know what, Cam? I mean, listen, I know I'm a hot mess right now. I'm a huge hot mess right now. It's just because, like I said, I raced home and got in here. And so I'm just kind of like just sitting down. Listen, when this thing went live, so I got in here long enough to say, Jenna, don't worry, I'm here. Don't panic. And she's like, okay, thank goodness. And as she's talking, I'm running around feeding the cats, making my coffee, getting my things set up and whatever. So when I sat down with 30 seconds left of that intro. So literally sat down right before I went live. But no, we both do need to take care of ourselves. We do take care of ourselves. We do. It's just you guys got me at a very, very raw moment. We need a piece of land for cat people. Those are called communes. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Kim, you sit on couch and have purring kitties on you. All will be well. Oh no, I know. I got Feline here next to me. I got Sherlock next to me. I got the rest of them just kind of laying around. Like I said, they just ate. They just got their little bellies full. So now they're all relaxed. Michelle just ran over to the neighbor's house to go talk to her for a few minutes. And yeah. I know you attitude. I know you say you don't drink, but have yourself a good stiff drink. I don't have any more. I don't. I had that one Bloody Mary in my house from a while back, and I drank it that one night, and I was like, oh, that's enough. That's all I have. I don't have any more now. So it's called Purring Heaven. Cat, I love that. Yeah. Catitude, you know, I mean, I'd have to drive somewhere, and I'm not gonna drink and drive. So yeah, if it was already here, I might. You know, hey, maybe I should stop at the gas station on the way back from dropping Michelle off. I'll get myself one of those little cans of drink, little ones. Get one of those and just come back and just sit down, turn on the TV, and have one of those. Catitude. Lovey Ann's here. Hi, Lovey Ann. How you doing? Good afternoon. Awesome people just got home from work. Hi, Lovey Ann. So we were just discussing how we've had everybody's had a day, and we've got overcast skies here, which means it obviously affects the internet. My internet is not holding very well right now, and if I try to play the game, I'm afraid it's gonna shut down the whole entire live stream. So we're gonna skip the game tonight until things are a little bit easier going. Hi, Oswald. Oswald's pink butt. He just, I don't know what the heck. Yeah. Every time I think about having a drink, I'm too tired and forget. I know, Lovey Ann, because you know what? Like I showed everybody, I have a pink controller, and I literally just figured out how to get this thing connected to the laptop so I could actually play the game with my controller. So we'll have to try it again next week. I don't want to start playing the game, get into it, and then all of a sudden the entire stream shuts down on everybody. So it's like, we'll do it. We'll do it next week. Yeah. Or maybe, you know what? Hey, listen, we can do whatever we want. There's no rules here. So, you know what? I mean, usually I don't do streams on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Maybe we'll just do a bonus stream one of those days. What do you guys think about that? Hi, Oswald. Hi, little kitten. Are you purring? Oh, little purr boy. He's a purr boy. Are you purring? Yeah, purr. You're such a good boy. Look at you purr. Are you being such a good boy right now? He's being so lovey. He's just purring. Oh, purr. I'll have two for both of you. Catitude. That's a good idea. Catitude, you go ahead and have a couple for us. What are you doing, Oswald? Why are you being so crazy? He is like, he's doing spinnies in my lap right now. Hey, Oswald. Oh, look at Catitude says hello. Catitude says hello, Oswald. Yes, Oswald, look at. I know you gotta look up. Yes, Mojo is watching with me. Oh, yes, Cam, I believe you are absolutely right. They do know when we need comfort. Yes. And so Oswald's up here just doing it. He's literally doing like spins in my lap. Aren't you? Are you doing little spins? Are you doing little spins in Mama's lap? You silly boy. Yeah, you silly boy. Oh my gosh. And it's hot. It's hot, guys. It's hot here. Yeah, it's hot. And I know you probably can't hear the buzzing in the background right now. I don't know, maybe you can. But that's the cicadas. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. I was outside today. I was talking on the phone to Diana. And as I'm standing out there, all of a sudden, like 6 of them came out of the trees and they were coming right at me on the porch. And I freaked out. I freaked out on the phone with Diana. I said, Diana, I gotta go. They're coming for me. And I came running in the house and she slammed the door behind me. I'm like, oh my God, they're coming. They're so bad. I hate them so much. And my mailman is so funny because he came to my door today and he had his phone out and he goes, I got to show you this. He said, this is from just a couple streets over. I'm like, oh, do I want to even see this? He showed me there's a tree over there that is when I say covered, I mean covered, because he's standing back and it looks like there's like that mulch around the tree. But then he zooms in. It's not mulch. There's that many of these bugs around the bottom of this tree that it looks like a mulch bed. Oh, no. I can't take the bug stories. Listen, they're after me. So Diana came over here. She goes outside. She comes back in. And she's like, oh, look, there's a bug on me. I'm like, get out. Get out now. And she's just like all casual, like no big deal. And then there was one in the front room just before we started the live stream. And I'm in the front. I come out here to give the cats food. I noticed them playing in the front room. I go, what are you guys doing? There's a cicada in the middle of the floor and they're playing with it. I'm like, Michelle, come get the bug. So Michelle comes out to get the bug. I'm in the kitchen now to get my coffee. And she comes around the corner with the dang thing in her hand and goes, is this what you wanted me to get? I'm like, get away from me. Get it out. Don't bring it to me. She's laughing hysterically. I'm like, no. I can't take, listen. I'm not a bug person. I know that bugs, I know. I get it, you guys. I totally get it. But they need to do it somewhere else. Go be part of the environment somewhere else. God, I can't. Because they were coming. Listen, Catitude, I'm not kidding you. They all came. The 6 of them came out of that tree. All of them coming toward me, and I literally freaked out. Yeah, they're like flying roaches. They're so icky. They're so icky. I know. I can't. Nope, I can't do it. Can't do it. Should have seen me one time. I'll tell you the story. So, Twigs is here. Hi, Twigs. How you doing? Everybody say hi to Twigs. Hi. Nice of you to stop in. So nice of you to say hi. I appreciate that. My big issue here is springtails. They're quiet. Size of fleas multiply fast and go everywhere. Springtails. Listen. Wait a minute, Catitude. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that roaches fly. Don't do that. What? Why? Why are you like this? What did I do to you? Did I hurt you? What is happening right now? Catitude? I didn't know roaches can fly. Please tell me you're joking. Please tell me that's a joke. Right? We're joking. Ew. I can't. No, you guys, come on. Good, finally opened the windows for the girls. They love it. Where is Chewy? Well, I just fed everybody. So everybody's got full tummies and they're kind of like finding their little places. Choo-choo! Where's my little choo-choo? He doesn't always listen to me, but sometimes. Yes, they fly. Oh, no. I don't like that. Brown German roach. Listen, the fact that there's something called a brown German roach, that just doesn't even sound right. That sounds... Listen. Catitude, palmetto bugs, flying roaches. Oh my God, you guys are... Listen, no, not the bugs. Listen, okay, so I gotta tell you the tick story. Okay, I don't know what you guys feel about ticks. I don't like ticks. If one gets on me, I'm losing my ever-loving mind. So one day, I'm in the bathroom. God, they fly. Stop. I don't like it. No. Palmettos are... No. You guys, it's just not right. It's not okay. Bugs are not good. Bugs are not okay. Listen. I am all for these animals that like bugs. We should teach them to be vegan. There we go. Feed them tofu. Then we don't need the bugs. There, I solved it. I solved the bug problem. We'll teach them how to be vegan. Catitude, get on that. Teach all the little birds and the frogs and all. Teach them all. Then we don't need the bugs. Yeah, earwigs. Oh God, no, stop. You guys, no. They are like dive bombers. I know. Listen, no, dive bombers. That's what it was. That's what those things are. Okay, so ticks. Go tofu, right, Catitude? I'm a tofu fan. If we can get all the birds and everybody to eat tofu instead of bugs, we can get rid of the bugs and I'm good. Yeah. So anyways, the tick story. So I come in the house after being outside with my kids or whatever, and I go into the bathroom. So I'm going to go take a shower. And now, listen. I noticed something in the middle of my back after my shirt is now on the floor, okay? There's something in the middle of my back, and I'm like, what the heck is that? I turn around a little bit, and I notice it's a tick in the middle of my back. I can't reach it. I'm now running out into the living room. Now, mind you, shirt is on the floor in the bathroom. Keep that in mind, guys. I now run out into the living room, basically pulling like an Eve from Adam and Eve, like an Eve maneuver, just kind of hold it. Get the tick. Who's in the living room? My brothers. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, get the tick off my back. They're like, get in the bathroom. Oh my God. It was so bad. Listen, that's how much I hate ticks. I knew my brothers were in the living room. I didn't care. They needed to get the tick off my back. Yeah, that's how that was. And they're both out there. They're just going, go in the bathroom. What the heck? But yes, I made one of my brothers come in and get the tick off my back because I was like, I'm sorry. Nope. Do you ever pick up your cats to help them get flies or whatever? You know what? I do in this sense. If I know if there's a fly like on the wall up on one of the shelves or something, I will grab the cat and I will put them up on the shelf and then I will be like, look, there's a fly. So yeah, I will do that. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Cat says, I'm staying in California. At least I'm used to the crap that happens here. No, Catitude, no. There is no amount of growing up around these things that's going to make me go, they're good. No. No. You know who's a good fly catcher? Chewy. Yeah. I'm not crazy about all chameleons and lizards either. You know, I'm going to say this. I will trade these cicadas for chameleons and lizards any day. Any day. I would rather see a lizard scurrying across my front patio than these cicadas. Oh yeah. Yeah. All you can hear right now in my house, all you can hear is this constant buzzing outside. Just constant. Because that's all they're doing. There's so many of them. It's awful. I hate them. I'm not gonna apologize for that either. I hate them. Oh, Deborah, I love the little lizards. Listen, I think little salamanders and stuff are cute. We used to catch them when I was a little kid. I like those. I'm fine with those. I just don't. The bugs. No. Nope. See, I will gag. Nope. I hate them so much. Oh God, the thought of it. The thought of them coming at me, like little kamikazes, just coming at me and dive bombing me. No. Nope. I can't deal with it. Nope. They're icky. They are icky. Maxine hates being picked up, but lets me when she's after a bug. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. That's adorable. I love that so much. The cat's like, you can't pick me up unless it's for a bug. Yeah, I hate everything. I like everything except spiders. Spooters. That's what I call them. I call them spooters. I hate spooters. We have those stupid wolf spooters down here. Yep, I will call them spooters because I don't like them. Yeah, we have the wolf spooters down here, and I don't like them. They're ugly. They're just, listen, why can't they make, okay, you guys have seen those little itty bitty spiders, the little cute ones. There actually are cute ones. Okay, I'm not saying I want it on me. I don't want to touch it, but they are cute. They're a little bit cute spiders. They're so cute and adorable. And if you haven't seen cute spiders, look up cute spiders. And there's these little spiders that are totally cute. Now, if they all looked like that, I could live with it. But they're ugly. They're ugly, nasty. Ick. In fact, I don't know if you can see it from here, but there's a vent. Yeah, you can just barely see it right here at the top of it. Okay, those vents are for my furnace and my air conditioning, everything, right? Well, spooters can get through those vent holes. They can, and I don't like it because they get on my ceiling, and then I got to either get my vacuum and suck them up, which I don't like doing because I got to get too close to them, or I take my Swiffer and I smack them. And I'm like, that's right. And tell your friends. Oh, wait, but you can't tell your friends because you're no longer with us. What I did was I took those vents down, the vent covers down, and I put screen behind them and then put them back up because now spooters can't get through there. I literally did that because I'm like, nah, you're not coming through there. Nope. Wolf spiders are the worst. They can get huge. I know they can get huge. They are gross. They're yucky. Catitude, the only the little ones, they sneak in the sliding glass doors and my kitties ignore them. Oh my gosh. I killed a wolf spooter once and hundreds of babies. Yeah, Cam. Yeah. That's just, nope. Nope. Can't do it. Nope. I've heard so many. Listen, you're not the first person I've heard that story from. I have heard so many people tell that exact same story that I'm like, I don't want them in my house. I don't. If I ever smacked a spider and hundreds of little babies went flying, oh my God, I would burn the house. I would get all my cats out. I'd be like, well, that's it. Burn the house out. House is going down. I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it. Hey, look at my shirt. It says cat lady. I'm going the wrong way. Look, cat lady, guys. Yay. Oh no, Cam, I would freak out too. I would lose my ever loving mind. Stopping, you know what I would do? I would get my lighter and something, an aerosol can. I'd be running through the house just, oh yeah, that's what Oh God, I can't. Yep, I've done that and I was tweaking out, smashing out. Oh my God, I can't. I would literally, no, I would lose it. There's no way. I mean, I give you props for being able to sit there and stomp on it. I wouldn't be able to. I would lose it. I would be running out of I'd be grabbing cats, running out of the house. And I would be like, well, we're selling the house or it's burning down. I'm burning down. One of the two. One of the two. But I'm not going back in there. I would never step foot in the house again. Mm-mm. Nope. I'm going to have nightmares tonight, Deborah. Oh my God. I can't. Oh, I don't want to dream, Cam. I don't want to dream about bugs. No, I can hear them right now. And they're like taunting me. That's what they're doing. That's what that buzzing is. They're taunting me. They're out there like, we can see you. We're here. I know they are. I hate them. What you doing? Who's mowing? I don't know what they're doing. I can hear them. There's two of them just meowing, and they're not meowing in any like weird way. Just meowing. Hi, Mittens. How you doing? Hello, Mimit. Do you want to say hi? Would you like to say hi? Come here. Come here. Come here. Say hi. Say hello. Hello. I am the Mimit. Look at my handsome face. This little Mimit. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy when he's being good and not naughty. Say hello. Hello. Kitty dreams only. Yeah, Cat, I agree. Kitty dreams only. Hi, Mimit. Oh, Catitude says hi to the Mimit. Hello, Mimit. Yes, hello to the Mimit. Yeah, she said hello to the Mimit. Yes, she did. She has said hello to you. She said hello to the Mimit. There he is. There's the Mimit. Oh my God. It's so hot, you guys. It's so hot. I am sweating so bad. I'm about to turn on I'm going to get my portable AC out here real soon. I don't want to turn on the AC in the whole house. It's like, I don't mind getting the portable AC and just putting it in the room where I'm actually spending time right then and turning it on, letting it just run just to keep it cool enough in here. But I am not about shutting all the windows. No, because you listen, I spend all winter in the house with the windows shut and being closed in here and whatever, no fresh air, nothing. When summer hits, I'm like, I know it's hot, but I have the portable AC unit. So if I need it, I can just put it in whatever room I'm in. But I can't shut all the windows and just cut off all the fresh air and stuff. I can't do it in the summertime. My AC hardly ever shuts off. Really? Well, I suppose, yeah, but you're in Florida though. I get that. Do the cats try to eat the bugs? Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, Chewy eats them all the time. Yep. The rest of them mostly, for the most part, the cats usually just like kill them and then walk away. I'm like, well, that nice. That just, you guys. Now I got to pick it up. I got to dispose of it. Chewy is actually the one that I see every time he eats it. Yeah. It's 85 right there right now. God, what is it here right now? It is 70 here right now. Yeah. Which I know and listen, when I was in Minnesota, 70 degrees didn't seem like that bad. But that was also a lot less humidity in Minnesota. I got down here and realized that 70 degrees here is the equivalent of like 80 degrees in Minnesota. Yeah. So it's hotter. It's hotter than I'm used to. I know, Catitude, you guys got massive humidity. I hate the AC, but it's over 100 a lot in the time in the summer. And I get that. And now, last summer was really bad here. We had more 100-degree days and more and over than normal, I guess. I mean, that's what I was told, at least from people that lived here a long time. But yeah, I mean, there's times when it's like you literally have to turn the AC on, otherwise somebody's gonna have heat stroke. So yeah, there's a point in time when, yes, I'm gonna shut the windows and I'm gonna turn the AC on. But I'm going to avoid it as long as I possibly can because I love having the windows open. I like having the fresh air. I love that feeling of not being like boxed into this little, no fresh air box like all winter. So yeah, I look forward to summer. I like it. It's really hot in Florida and not really any rain. It's still spring. Really. 93 here yesterday. Holy cow, you guys. God, that's so hot. That's so warm. That's crazy, you guys. I mean, because I've been to Florida. I mean, I've been there twice. Once it was December and once it was in January. And both times I was so just absolute. I mean, and of course, going there from Minnesota, it was like, I don't know what you want to call that. It's not really culture shock, but it was just a shock to the system to go down to Florida in December and January and having it be so warm. Oh, Tiny Fairy's here. Hi, Tiny Fairy. How you doing? And thank you so much for checking and saying hi. I appreciate that. Nice to have you here. And with the humidity, can feel over 100. God, I'm in Panhandle by Alabama, so wetter. Oh my gosh, yeah, you're in the Panhandle. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, you got a lot of wet weather there, don't you? That's crazy. I just think it's wild. We came down there for Christmas, or over right by Christmas time one year. We went down there for a trip to Disney World, and it was weird because the Santa Claus that was at the event we went to was wearing Bermuda shorts. So of course, for somebody from Minnesota, I'm like, this is crazy. How can you guys think it's Christmas time? There's no snow. It was so wild to me. And it was like one of those realizations. It's like, not everybody has snow at Christmas time. So whereas I associate Christmas with snow, there's places in the country. I mean, that was my first real realization that some people don't have snow for Christmas. I opened the windows this morning and both Cosmos and Rudy were coughing. Vet says I just got lucky having 3 cats with asthma. Oh no, that's just not. That's crazy. And I say that's crazy because, from somebody who has 19 cats, usually I'm like, I'm a pretty good, barometer of, things with cats. Like, I'm bound to have one that experiences this. I am very lucky. I am incredibly lucky that none of my cats have anything like that. I mean, my issue, I've gotten lucky with the whole stomatitis thing, obviously, with Figaro, who's running my head right now, Figaro and Amber. So I've gotten cursed with the whole stomatitis thing. It sounds like you've gotten lucky with the asthma thing. I don't know how is that hard to manage with cats? I don't know, because I've never had a cat with asthma, so I don't even know what the treatment is, or if there is treatment, or what you got to do. But yeah, is that hard to manage? Just wondering. I feel bad for you and your baby. I know kitties love being in open windows or on the porch. I know they do. I know that's what I'm wondering. Is it so because they have asthma? Does that mean? And here's my question: what triggers the asthma? Is it like the pollen? Is it like things like that, like free radicals in the air, that actually causes them to like have asthma attacks? Or is it just, listen, I'm dumb when it comes to this. I've never had a cat that has asthma. I don't know what triggers an asthma attack for them or whatever. It's a new thing since 2 cats are new. Oh, so you're just now starting to deal with it. Okay, gotcha. Wow. That's interesting. It is. I mean, it sucks that they have asthma, obviously, but that's really interesting. So you're just now learning about it. That's crazy. Well, good for you. Listen, Kat, if anybody can do it, you can. I have an absolute faith in the fact that if anybody can manage it, you'll be able to. There's something in my eye and it's itching. What you doing, guys? Oh my gosh, all things can cause it for sensitive. Okay. So I suppose that makes sense. It's going to depend on the severity of their sensitivity to it. With humans, just like with humans, then, huh? Twigs asked, do you have an air purifier? I'm guessing you're asking Kat that question because she's got the cats with asthma. Yeah. Yeah, that's Cam says, I've been lucky to have diabetic kittens. I don't have anything like that around my house. I know my daughter, the cat that my daughter got from me, ended up having diabetes, but I guess they did whatever they did, and now they've got it under control to where the cat does not have to have the medication anymore. So I'm guessing that was just diet and getting weight under control and whatever. Kat says Jessie has had it for years and the vet didn't listen to me until she got pneumonia and they saw it on an x-ray. Oh, wow. Kim, the diabetes in kitties is rough. I bet. Like I said, I mean, I didn't go through it. My daughter went through it, but that was after she'd already moved out of the house and everything. So I wasn't even there when it happened. I already moved. So, but yeah, apparently they got it under control. So there must be, I'm guessing. No, I'm just guessing. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a vet. But I'm guessing that that it works kind of like, at least similarly to humans, where there's different types of diabetes for the cats. Because yeah, my daughter's cat, I guess came down, had diabetes, but through diet and exercise and weight control and whatever, I guess now the cat's diabetes has been under control, so they just have to maintain what they've got, and they don't have to do any more with it. So there's probably cats that you can't, that nothing helps, and they're on medication for the rest of their life, just like people, I suppose, huh? Twig said, when Winix makes a nice one, it has helped Betty from sneezing so much. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yes, air purifiers and HEPA filters, windows mostly closed. And it's funny that, listen, like I said, I like having my windows open. I like all this stuff. But I will tell you, if one of my cats had asthma and having the windows open, I'd sacrifice the windows being open in a heartbeat to make sure that the cats were okay. I would. I mean, that's what we do, right? Cat says 3 of 6 cats in the past 10 years have also had stomatitis. That's crazy. Our last diabetic, Winnie, had diabetes for 8 years. I gave her insulin 2 times a day, 12 hours apart. I had to prick her paw and check her sugar too. Wait a minute, you have to, so they, okay. So this is interesting. I didn't know this, guys. So you do the same thing with cats that you do with people. You do have to do a blood sugar check. So you have to prick the pad of their paw, I'm guessing is what you mean, and check their blood sugar levels. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Yes, the diabetes is like in humans. Hey guys, be nice, guys. Yeah, that's crazy. So it is like in humans. Okay. Because I mean, I know that there's a lot of things in cats that sound similar to things that we deal with, but they're not the same. Look, I'm learning all kinds of stuff from you guys. When the cats were coughing this morning, I also had a headache, so I know it was something in the air. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Oh, Twigs, you got to go. Bye, Twigs. Have a nice evening. So glad you were here. Sorry about the game. We'll do it next week. Yes, and monitor food. Okay. So, yeah, that's crazy. I guess I never even thought about the fact that you'd have to, like, prick their paw and do blood checks like that. That's so fascinating. I mean, and I'm not saying it's cool, but it's fascinating to learn these things. And insulin injections have to be at the same time. Huh. So now here's my next question. Where do you do the insulin injections? Where on them? Like, so I know that for those of you that heard the Farrah story, I had to give her water injections. So I had to like pull up the skin on the back of her neck, and I had to inject the water or the saline solution right underneath the first layer of skin so that her body could slowly absorb it and become hydrated again. So I'm just curious, just by the shoulder area, but it's not, it's just a muscular shot, right? It just has to go. It doesn't have to be intravenous, right? Okay. Yes. Same, Kim. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So it is just, okay. Gotcha. See, I'm learning so much from you guys. Holy cow. That's crazy. It was hard for me. Okay. That was my next question. So with Farrah, like I showed you guys in the video where I talked about Farrah. I showed you guys, the actual deal that I had for her, and the needles were so huge. They were big. So it was like, oh, I hated doing it so much. I mean, if you're talking about a tiny needle, we're talking like a 30, 32, 30, 32 gauge, something like that. That is a little bit more manageable, I guess, mentally for me, than doing a like a 24 gauge. I mean, it's crazy. Jesse is fine on a low dose of prednisone every other day. If prednisone works for Cosmos, then we're going to try him on an inhaler. Still not sure about the frequency or intensity of Ruby's cough. Yes, very short and small. Okay, well, that's good, because I mean, it sucks that you have to do that, but of course it's for their own good, and it's to keep them, healthy. And as long as it's a small one, I mean, that's actually mentally, I think that's easier to deal with than having to do those big horse ones. They're just, that one for Farrah was it was so traumatizing for me, and I'm sure it was traumatizing for her. That's rough, cat, because prednisone isn't good for them. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, Cam. I know that as a rule, certain things aren't good for the cats, but you got to imagine that if they have a situation where it's needed, it might not be as hard on their bodies. because it's an actual needed thing. Yeah, it's a balancing act. Yeah, you're right. It's a balancing act. You're right. It is a balancing act. That's a good point, Cam. It really is. Ruby also pulls her hair out, trying her on new food. Oh, poor baby. Poor baby. I'll tell you what, Princess, the only thing I've ever had, like the experience I've had with any cats like having their hair where they're like pulling their hair out was Princess, and that was back during the flea the flea episode. As soon as fleas got on her, she started licking herself so badly because of them on her back that she literally, and you've seen how much fur she has. She's a big furry kitty. She literally licked all the fur off of her back from about the middle of her back where she could reach all the way down to her tail. It was bald. It was absolutely bald. So that was one of the reasons. I mean, obviously there was many reasons why we had to get that flea thing under control, and why I spent so much money to do it, because I'm like, I'm not going to have her doing this. I'm all about quality of life. And that's what I mean, Cam. I mean, I know that you guys have very, very, good common sense when it comes to these things. And yeah, I know that prednisone isn't good for cats, but yeah. I mean, there's gotta be a dosage that's safe, especially when they need it. Oh, hi, Choo-Choo. Did you finally come to say hi? Yeah? There's no room now because Princess and Mittens are up here. They can have a flea allergy. Yeah, they can. Yeah. And I think that's what her problem was, because none of the other cats did that. She was just really, really bad about it. Like instantly, she was licking so bad. I'm looking at her right now and petting her back, and I keep thinking about how she licked all of that hair off. Yeah. And I'm not saying that you got fleas. I'm just saying that was the only episode I've ever had with any cat licking like pulling hair out, but that was because Princess had fleas. I mean, that was my situation, though. I'm sure that's not yours. I'm sure, they can have all kinds of allergies on their skin and sensitivities that can cause that. Prayers you can get your babies comfortable. Yeah, no kidding. Very much. I hope everybody gets their babies comfortable. You guys do such an amazing job. Like I said before, I made this channel and I got on here thinking I was going to try to help other people, whatever. You guys have been so amazing helping me with learning things and finding new things out like we're doing right now. I didn't know any of this stuff. Yeah. Thank you. We had a few good weeks, but it started again. Oh God, that's awful. You know what though? Like I said, you guys are amazing. You guys do so much. I am so in awe of you guys all the time with everything you guys do. So kudos to you guys. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I think, oh God, I'm actually finally now just relaxed. See, this is what I mean. When I tell you guys that this is like therapy for me. I love doing this. I love doing this so much. The kitties are all, I'm going to show you guys since, yeah. I've had kitties my whole life. Kim, you taught me about the stomatitis. I'm so glad that you learned that from here. I'm so glad, because it is something that people should know about and people should be aware of. And I mean, I didn't know what the heck stomatitis was. Here's Chewy. Chewy, honey. Okay. I didn't know about stomatitis until Figaro got it. So I had cats for how long at that point? So yeah, that's definitely something that I was obviously I'm glad. I don't like the fact that I had to learn what it was firsthand, but yeah, definitely glad I learned about it, because then when it came to Amber, I was a little bit more well-versed. Have a sweet evening. Daughter is home and dinner is being made. Yay. Love you, Ann. So glad you're going to have a nice little dinner tonight. You have a good night. Enjoy your time with your family, and we'll see you later, hun. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, so it is so hot. Michelle left. I don't know where she went now. Oh my God, you guys. Oh yeah. See, but think about how crazy I was when I first got in here tonight, and then versus now. Just so much more relaxed. Thank you, everyone. I'm headed out for one more errand on my day off. You have a good night, Cat. We'll see you later, hun. Yeah, I'm gonna. Catitude says hi, Chewy. Chewy's like, "What's up?" Oh, and baby Hermie has it. Oh, I will say this about stomatitis. At least with stomatitis, you know what you're dealing with. And there is literally, I know there's treatments that there's treatments beyond, getting their teeth removed. But for cases like mine with Amber and Figaro, where their stomatitis hit them so badly that it was like they had literally like 3 or 4 teeth left that weren't affected. At least with stomatitis, there's an absolute cure. And that's, yeah. Hi there, crashes in like Kool-Aid Man. Right on, Ruby Dawn. Make your entrance. But yeah, we relaxed, Kim. Yes, you guys did. And that's exactly what happened. I mean, seriously, think about the beginning of the stream versus now. I am so much more relaxed now that I've just been sitting here talking with you guys. I love it. So you guys literally are therapy for me. And this is this one curl. Okay, so you see this one curl, how it goes in right here and then comes out. It drives me nuts because it just looks like I hate it. I hate it so much, you guys. Make it stop. This is why I have my hair up so often, because it just gets so unruly and it makes me crazy. I just can't, I can't deal with it sometimes. Now there's one sticking. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop playing with it. Stop. Yeah. But yeah, no, I was saying at least there's like an absolute cure for stomatitis, and that's just removing all the teeth, and then the problem solved. Look what I just did. What did I do? I like your hair down much better. Oh, thank you so much, Catitude. I appreciate that. That's so nice of you to say. Yeah, I just wish I wish I had more time to like monkey with it and do things with it. I do have a surprise coming up for you guys, though. Speaking of hair. But you have to wait for that. That's a teaser. Keep you guys I got to keep you guys on your toes. But I do have a surprise coming up for the end of this month. That is a promise. That is a 100% promise. At the end of this month, I'm going to have a surprise for you guys. Yeah. Vet put Hermie on a supplement for immune system, and his gums aren't as red. Vet said sometimes the stomatitis can get better when they get a bit older. Huh. Catitude, I did give you a hint. You said you like my hair down much better. That sparked something in me that made me go, I have a surprise for you at the end of the month. There's your hint. Obviously, it's got to do with hair. I'm not saying another word. You can guess all you want to, and I'm not going to tell you whether you're right or wrong. I'm just going to go, maybe, at everything you guess. I promise I will. But I promise you, this is an absolute, you can take this to the bank, 100% guarantee at the end of this month, I will have a surprise for you guys. Yeah. I'll even make a video out of it. Oh my God, don't do that when I'm drinking my coffee, dude. I'm getting extensions. Maybe. Do I ever straighten my hair? Cam, I did for a long time. I did. I actually did, because I hated my curls so much. And this was, years ago. So I straightened it for a lot of years. And I finally got to a point getting older that I was like, I just can't, I'm not doing this anymore. So I kind of just embraced my curls and just moved on with my life. So I haven't straightened it for a long time. You're going to dye it blue. Maybe. So no, to answer your question, Cam, I haven't straightened it for a long, long time. I actually just cut it. I actually just cut it not a couple weeks ago because the ends were so just dry. I probably should have cut more of it off, but I haven't yet. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Changing the color to pink, maybe. I had straight hair until septic shock and lost hair, and now mine is curly wavy. Really? I've heard of that. So my daughter one time decided, so I go to Walmart one day, right? Now my son was working at Walmart at the time. I go up there and I run into my son and I'm like, hey, what's up? He's like, not much. He said, are you here by yourself? I said, yeah, Jessa went to the hair salon. He goes, oh my God, she's gonna, or no, wait, no, I take that back. He wasn't working. I was texting him. I was at Walmart by myself. I was texting him. So that's important. So he texts me and goes, hey, what are you doing? I said, I'm at Walmart. And he goes, are you by yourself? And I said, yeah, Jessa went to the hair salon. And he goes, oh my God, she's actually going to do it. I texted him back. I said, I'm sorry, do what? At that point, he'd realized that he had said one thing too much and was he stopped answering me. He wouldn't answer me. He would not respond to me. I'm like, Jacob, what is your sister doing? What do you mean she's going to do it? What are you talking about? because she took my mother with her. So I'm like, what the hell? So I get done at Walmart. I go home. I walk in the house and I can hear my mother in the front, in the like the pantry closet. She is in the pantry with the door closed, right? There's no light in there. So I'm like, what are you guys doing? What are you doing in there? She goes, I'm looking for something. I'm like, why are you looking for something with the door closed? There's no light in there. How are you doing that? And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, Mom, come out of the bathroom. Come out of the closet right now. Come out of here. Come out here. Come out here. She comes out and she's wearing my daughter's beanie. I said, why are you wearing Jess's beanie? She goes, oh, my head was cold. It's summer. What are you talking about? Take the beanie off. She takes the beanie off. My mother's head is shaved. At that point, I realized what my son had been talking about. And I turned around. I'm like, Jessa! My daughter comes downstairs. Now understand that my daughter, when I saw my daughter about 45 minutes earlier, she had hair about down to here. She comes walking down the stairs. She had gone to the hair salon and shaved her head and brought my mother with and shaved my mother's head too. Yeah. I'm like, what are you doing? What happened in that half hour? I turned my back for 5 minutes. What happened? And my daughter's reason for doing it was because she was like, it's something I've always wanted to do. And I don't want to be that person later on in life that I go, God, I wish I would have done this. But when her hair started growing out, her and my mom both. So I told that story because same thing happened with them. Both of them had, no, not a serious sounding story. No, they just went and shaved their head because they just felt like it. Yeah. They just felt like it. Just shave their heads. But my point was, somebody had said that when they lost their hair, when it grew back, it was curly. Both my mom and my daughter had pretty straight hair, and when their hair started growing back after shaving it, their hair grew back, with waves to it. And I was like, well, that's really interesting that, yeah, people can have because my mom has had stick straight hair her entire life, since as far back as I can remember. But then when she shaved it, it came back with a wave to it. And so did my daughters. I thought that was really interesting. I mean, I don't know what your situation was. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Gertrude. I almost died in 2010. That's awful. That's awful. I just went with that because, yeah, pink streaks, I'm still guessing, maybe. What if I said you're all right? I don't know. Bounding. Yeah, my daughter just did it because she said she just wanted to do it. I was like, well, you know what? Do what you do, girl. Do what you do. And I'll tell you what, she's beautiful. My daughter, because you know how some people like will shave their head and it's like, it's okay, whatever. I tell you what, my daughter, she shaved her head and she'd do her makeup because she's really good at doing makeup. And God, she's just beautiful. Beautiful with her hair, with her head shaved. And I looked at her, I said, you look a lot like Sinead O'Connor. Because I remember back in the day, any of you guys old enough to know this, back in the day, Sinead O'Connor, I mean, that woman was gorgeous. She was absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. Back in the days of that song, that one song she had. But yeah, I told my daughter, you look a lot like Sinead O'Connor with your head shaved like that. And my daughter goes, who's that? I'm like, oh my God. Damn, I hate surprises. Wait, weren't you the one that said you liked surprises? I thought you said you liked surprises. You're gonna have to wait till the end of the month, but I like keeping you guys on your toes. Yeah. I don't like bald. Really? Yeah, she was beautiful with shaved head. She did have a lovely face. I know she was so pretty. She really was so pretty. I mean, up until that one thing. Well, I mean, she was still pretty, but she kind of lost everybody's vote after she pulled that maneuver on Saturday Night Live. But her face was so beautiful though. But yeah, my daughter she looked so pretty. She'd do her makeup and God, she just some people could pull it off. I mean, I thought about doing it. And, when she did it, my mom did it. I thought about going and doing it too. But I ultimately decided not to because I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it, guys. No. Yeah, no. Now had my daughter, because I had actually asked my daughter if she wanted me to go with her to the salon, and she said no, it's fine. She took my mom instead. Oh God, You know, I keep thinking to myself, had she let me go with her, I probably would have shaved my head right alongside her. Yeah. How old was your mom when she did that? Well, it was back in 2019. It was right before the lockdown. So my mom was born in 53. So however old she was born in 53. So however old she was in 2019, I don't know, 60 something. Just got woken up by Thug Cat, so looked in quick, but gotta get back to sleep. My guest, Kim, coloring your hair in rainbow colors to match the Pride rainbow. Maybe. Maybe. Nice to have you in here, Mark. Nice to see you. Gertrude, look at so many people are so incredibly happy to see you. Have fun, everyone. Going back to sleep now. Midnight here. Go get some sleep, Mark. Glad you jumped in. Nice to see you, man. My hair grows so slow since I'm older. And that's Cam. That's what I was worried about. But I'll tell you what, my mom's hair, whoo, boy, she shaved that hair, and then growing it back, it was like, it seemed like a blink of an eye, and it was back down to her shoulders. I was like, holy cow. And, you know, I think she was like 60 something when she did it. Some people can go bald and look great. Yeah, I think, yeah, like I said, my daughter. But here's the thing. I'm not as good. I would have to wear cheater glasses all the time then. Yeah. I'd have to wear cheater lashes all the time because, yeah, I don't know that I would look good bald with no makeup on. That's the problem. See, because I mean, I'm sure that I could pull off bald with a full makeup, you know, full face of makeup and everything. It would be those times when I'm just like lolling around the house with no makeup on. I'd pass by a mirror and go, ugh, look like powder. I'm 59, but I've had physical things that are different since the septic shock. Yeah, you know, septic shock. So now, I ask questions. If I ever ask a question that sounds off the wall, I am literally asking because I don't know things. Now I know what septic is. I know what going septic is because my stepdad actually he had that happen a couple times, but that was due to a whole bunch of health reasons. So is septic shock basically the same as just going septic, just the widespread infection? My mom's hair grew slow her whole life. It never reached her shoulders ever. My mom, listen to this. My mom, when I was a little kid, I remember my mom used to have hair down to her butt at all times. It was always down to her butt, black and stick straight, right? And then the 80s hit. Yeah. The 80s hit. My mom cut it off to here and got a perm. Like just about everybody else did in the 80s. So yeah, and then she never grew it out after that. She just always had it short, and then yeah, she had it like in the like the really short cut for a long time, and then she shaved it off, and now it's long again, I guess. Septic shock is terrible. My mother had it and got over it. My sister did not make it. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Gertrude. I'm so sorry. Read on. So when my daughter was young, she had hair the color of fire, and she's a Leo. Sometimes I miss having a dog. Yes, and organs shut down. My blood pressure dropped to about 80 over 40. Organs begin shutting down. Yeah. Gertrude, did she frost her tips? No. If you're talking about my daughter when she shaved her head, when I say she shaved her head, I mean she shaved her head. Yeah. And so did my mother. Yeah. Yeah. So my stepdad, he, so I'm guessing that you're saying, yes, it's septic shock and just going septic, same thing. It's just two different ways of saying the same thing. Yeah. My stepdad actually, it was so bad because he also, but you got to understand, he also had, what is it called? The heart disease. I don't remember what it was called now. Anyways, he was overweight from that was a direct result of an injury that he had where he was laid up and couldn't do anything, and he was bedridden for a while, and he gained some weight. So he had that going on. He had pneumonia, and he went septic, and so they actually had to put him in a medically induced coma in order to treat everything, because otherwise it would have killed him. So yeah, Yeah, no, I know going septic is not cool. I just wanted to know if it was congestive heart failure. Thank you, Cam. God, you guys can read my mind. Thank you. Congestive heart failure. That's exactly what it was. Congestive heart failure, pneumonia. He was also overweight. Plus he had blood clots, and he also, his body went septic. And yeah, so they had to put him in a medically induced coma for 8 months, trying to treat everything and manage everything. And then he was in assisted living for a couple months after that. So yeah. Yep. Did she frost her tip? Can't be. That's my blood pressure from 78 to 60 to 90 to 70. Really? Isn't that kind of low? That's got to be. I think that's kind of low. I mean, the 40 I think is where the big problem is. Because I mean, mine's usually like 120 over, like 110 over 80, 110 over 90, something like that. And that's just my resting blood pressure. But I think, yeah, if that second one starts dropping down to, that low, my goodness. So I told you it wasn't going to be a long one, but here we are. This is what happens, The low in the 40s, yes, Kim, that is bad. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. Very low. I have a different set of challenges from it. Really, that's crazy. I mean, like I said, I mean, everybody's dealing with something, and that's what I always try to keep everybody, and that's. And again, another reason why I wanted to just kind of, that's why I did that last Let's Chat, sit down with you guys. Because I just want to make sure, like you guys are talking right now, everybody's going through something, man. Everybody's going through something. I mean, I'm going through something. Y'all are going through things. Everybody's going through something. But I love getting in here and you guys talking. It's almost like therapy. Come on, tell me it's not like therapy, guys. Can actually faint if I get up too quick. Gertrude, that happens to me all the time. I mean, like literally, like even right now, because I'm sitting here and now I'm relaxed and just calm and just chatting. If I were to just jump up, and get up and go get something, I would literally have that kind of reaction. But I think that's got a lot to do with being anemic. Catitude, I love these solo lives. They're the best. I'm so glad. Like I said, sometimes this is just what I need. It's the 100%. It's therapy for me 100%. I'm so glad you guys enjoy this. Yeah, it's not like we have hundreds of people in here. There's just a few of us. And I'm good with that. I'm good with, even if it was only like 5, 10, 15, 20 of us, it's fine. Cause I love sitting here and just talking with you guys and hearing what you guys are going through and hearing how your days are going. And, because it shouldn't just be me. It shouldn't be just me talking. I didn't lose my kid. I was just clarifying. Ruby Dawn, I knew what you meant, honey. I knew what you meant. Here's the thing, Gertrude. You say that you could be orthostatic. I don't know. Okay, so the anemia thing comes from my dad's side of the family because I know my grandma was anemic. I know I have an aunt that's anemic. But I don't, and it's called, oh God, I can't, listen, my brain is literally shutting down now. It starts with the P. Anemia. I can't think of the name of it right now. Anyways, it's a form of anemia. It starts with a P and I can't remember it. I'm sure one of you guys are gonna jump in here and say it. And I'm like, yeah. Pernicious anemia. Thank you, Cam. Cam, you are just in my brain tonight. Thank you. Yes, pernicious anemia. God, I know what it's called. I don't know all the ins and outs of it because it's never been, yes, I have low iron, and yes, it does cause me to have a lot of joint pain and a lot of fatigue more than usual, more than most people do. But I've learned to live with it, I guess, and I don't have anything else going on with my health that has made it an issue that I've really had to worry about. But here's the other thing that's been happening lately. Ready for this? So I have been having, now this happened once, a couple times years ago, but now it's starting to happen more often. It actually just happened yesterday, where every once in a while I will literally get that when you just stand up and you almost faint from that feeling right there, it will all of a sudden just hit me. And I will almost pass out. Like me and Michelle, we were driving after we left seeing Mom, we stopped at Tractor Supply real quick and we walked in. And as we were walking through the doors, this overwhelming fainting spell almost passing out feeling hit me, and I had to grab a Snickers bar and I had to down it real quick in order to come out of it. And my only guess into that is that now my mom's diabetic. We have diabetes in our family. I'm guessing that I'm starting to have bouts of, my blood sugar dropping, which I don't know what that means. But yeah, the only way to fix when that happens to me, I have to literally like just stand still, and either I have to, if I can catch it right away, I got to go grab something sweet real quick, or I got to have somebody go grab me something sweet real quick, because that's literally the only thing that will make it stop, and it will bring me back to normal. So I'm guessing because of that whole situation, putting it in that context, that there's a good possibility that I have something going on, with my blood sugar, that I know I need to go and get that looked at. And what about hypoglycemia? That's something else. That's exactly what somebody else said yesterday. Yeah. Have your cats ever acted odd? My mama Aussie would alert me for. I guess I've never actually like paid attention to it. I've never actually like paid attention to whether they're have the same, and I will actually get jittery during them and instantly grab. Yeah, no, Gertrude, that's what I'm talking about. Like I looked at Michelle because we had bought 2 bags of the pine pellets. I looked at Michelle because I got them in the car, and I looked at her. I said, "Look at my hands." And when I held my hands up, they were literally tremoring bad. I said, "I have to eat this candy bar right now. Can you please bring the cart back in the store?" And she said, "Yeah." So she brought the cart back in the store while I jumped in and I wolfed that Snickers bar down. And anybody that knows me knows I don't like Snickers bars. I don't like them. Yes, they got chocolate, but I don't like peanuts in candy bars. I don't like that. I don't like peanuts and stuff in food. I will eat peanuts. I will eat walnuts. Just don't put them in my food. Don't put them in my brownies. Don't put them in my candy bars. I don't like it. That's just me. It's one of those things. So yeah, so if you see me, if I'm so bad, I need to grab a dang Snickers bar. Try eating small meals several times a day. Cam, I eat constantly. I hate to tell you, I eat constantly. And see, that's why I know it's not about being hungry, because I eat all the time. You guys are like okay, like right now I have a little package of donuts sitting here. I literally sit and eat constantly. I'm always munching. It's either chips, or I'm eating a small meal, or I've got like a little snack over here. I am literally eating all day long, because the anemic part, I have to. I eat so much, and I don't hardly gain any weight. And that's got to do with the anemia, which everybody's like, "Oh, you're so lucky." Yes, but it also comes with a lot of joint pain, a lot of fatigue. There's a lot of issues that come along with it that aren't any fun. It's strange how you don't know what's going on, but sometimes something inside you says eat something like, and yeah, no, that is weird. And yes, I have had my thyroid check. I did actually have my thyroid checked, so I know it's not my thyroid. Well, I shouldn't say that. I had it checked a couple years ago, and everything's fine there. So yes. But yeah, no, isn't that weird, Gertrude, that happens even though I don't know what the cause is? My initial reaction was get sugar. So that's kind of one of those things where I think your body just knows sometimes. Your body knows what you need, kind of like cravings. Obviously, people know that when you have really bad craving for things, it's usually because there's something that you're lacking and you need it. So yeah, my reaction, my instinct knee-jerk reaction when that happened was you need to get some sugar in you. And so like the first time it happened, I was actually at work, and I knew I needed something. I needed to get some kind of sweet in me right then and there, and I had to go grab a donut. I went and grabbed a donut, ate the donut. I was fine. And so that way, that after that first time, I'm like, okay, so when that happens, that's what I need. So yeah, it's weird that you say that, Gertrude, that yeah, I have no clue what's going on, but yeah, some kind of autoimmune disease maybe, or blood sugar. I'm thinking might be, I mean, I'm leaning toward the blood sugar thing just because, like I said, diabetes does run in my family. So it wouldn't surprise me, not one bit, if I went in and got it checked and figured out that there's some kind of, some form of the diabetic issue going on. But yeah, I don't know what hypoglycemia is. I don't know what those things mean. I've heard of them, but I don't know what they actually mean. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know all these things, because I don't. One thing that's good is a whole wheat bagel and peanut butter. It's good for leveling it all out. Perfect mix of carbs and protein. So now, one thing I learned through my mom having diabetes is we had to monitor her carb intake because carbs turn into sugar, right? So like bread and stuff, we had to monitor her bread intake and whatnot because of that. Yes, for years I craved salt and then found out about my extremely low blood pressure. Sometimes our body suggests our medicine. Yeah, it does. Isn't that weird? Isn't it? The body's a phenomenal thing, guys. It really is. And then, somebody else brought up, do your cats act any differently toward you? That's actually really interesting because now it brings it back to like the cats and how in the human animal bond and how strong that can be, because without any training, and I've seen stories like this, without any training as a service animal, it's odd that cats can sense those things. They really can. And maybe not from now on. I'm gonna start paying attention to my cats and see if the next time that maybe happens, see if the cats are acting any kind of. I'm gonna start paying attention to that though, you guys, because that's a very good point. That's a very good question. Do the cats act any different? Because I guess I've never paid attention to whether they're acting, because I'm always so concerned with get something in me, get something sugar, fix this, that I'm not paying attention to whether the cats are being extremely lovey at that point in time. But I should start paying attention to that, because that's very possible, especially with 19 of them. You'd think at least one of them would catch on to it. Come on, guys, pay attention to mom. No, they're sleeping. Animals can sense things like, yeah, they can. They are very good sensors for that stuff. I had a kitty that always slept with me, but he stopped sleeping with me. All of a sudden, I found out I was pregnant. Oh my God, Cam, seriously. Wow, that's crazy that they just were like, nope, not sleeping with you anymore because you're pregnant. No, you're cheating on me. Cat, sometimes they smell the difference. That's crazy. I'm going to start paying attention to that, though, you guys. Yeah, now that you guys have brought that up, I will most certainly, the next time I feel that way, I'm going to see if I notice any difference in how the cats are behaving toward me. Because that's a very interesting idea, concept. Wouldn't that be cool if I had a cat that could sense those things? Oh, that'd be so cool. Yeah. I'm going to start paying attention. They can smell the sugar difference in your breath and sweat. Oh, God, I never thought about that. You're right. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it. So you know how I told you that Hazel likes to chew on my fingers? She likes to lick my fingers and chew on my fingers. She doesn't do it all the time. She only does it once in a while. I wonder if there's some kind of rhyme or reason to that. I never thought of it that way. I mean, like I said, I've never actually paid attention. I've never sat there and analyzed when she's doing it, if there's something else going on with me at the time that I'm just not noticing or whatever. But now that I think about it, yeah, Hazel, she doesn't do that to me all the time. She only does it once in a while, but when she does it, boy, she's on it. She wants to lick and chew on my fingertips. So I wonder if there's some kind of correlation between Hazel doing that and something with me. Wow, I didn't ever thought about that. I'm gonna start paying attention to Hazel when she does it, and I'm gonna start seeing if there's some kind of correlation to her doing that and how I feel at the time, or what's. I'm trying to think if yesterday was one of the days that she did that. I want to say yes, but at the same time, I know that my memory sometimes plays games with me. I want to say yesterday was one of the days that I was sitting here and she would not leave my fingers alone. And if that's the case, she could be a barometer for when I'm going to start feeling that way, because yesterday was when I had that little episode at Tractor Supply Company. Gertrude or Barbie, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm going to start actually monitoring this, because yeah, I want to say, I'm not going to promise you that yesterday was the day. It could have been the day before, because I can't for 100% sure say it was yesterday that she was doing that with my fingers. But I want to say yesterday, because I'm trying to retrace my steps and say yesterday was when I had to pick up Michelle. I know. You know what? It was yesterday, because it was when I got back. So yesterday morning, I had mom pick me up so I could drop her off at the hospital to have her surgery. So I did that, came back. So it was an extra long day for me, because I got up at 5 instead of at 6. And I got back and I was sitting here having coffee, and she crawled up on the couch with me yesterday morning when I got back from dropping mom off. And that's when she was going after my fingers really bad. So now I'm going to pay attention to the days that she does that and how I'm feeling. and see if there's any kind of correlation between that. Because Gertrude said, I pay attention to my kitties for safety reasons since I'm single. That's not listen, we've talked about that too around here. Here's the reality of it. What would happen, guys? What would happen? I mean, let's be real. If something happened to me, if I went down the stairs like that, like on Saturday for the members, where we went over an article where a guy had fallen down the stairs and he was home alone and he laid there because he tripped over his cat on the stairs. That there was a kitten and the kitten got him between his feet and tripped him, and he went down the stairs and he ended up having a really bad accident, and a lot of bad things happened. But I was saying, Gertrude, you're very smart to pay attention to them, because I mean, think about it. If something happened to me, who would know? Who would know, you guys? I live alone. I live by myself, and I don't think anybody would even realize that there was something wrong until, because I mean, I don't always answer my phone. Hi, Diana.
Hello.
I know you're creeping out there. You might as well come in and say hi.
Oh, I just lit a cigarette.
Okay. Diana, just shut up. I watched her walk by the door.
Camera shy.
I know you're camera shy. She says she's camera shy. She's not. She's lying. Yeah, no. But yeah, if anything happened to me, who would know, guys? I mean, I would take probably missing like a Gertrude says hi. They are therapy animals that people have. There are therapy animals that people have that can sense when someone is about to have a seizure. Yeah, no, I've seen those animals. That's crazy. I wonder if I could train a cat to dial 911 if anything happened to me. Probably not. No. Tiny Fairy, now you have to do a live every day so we know you okay. Actually, you know what? I was talking to Diana and Jenna. We were talking about this. And I was like, we need to come up with some kind of plan, like some kind of check-in thing. Because Tiny Fairy, I mean, you're not wrong. You're really not wrong. When you live by yourself, you do have to be concerned about these things. I don't always answer my phone when somebody calls. I might be in the middle of something. My phone might be in another room, whatever. So me not answering the phone is not something that anybody's going to be like, oh, something's wrong with Kim. She didn't answer the phone. So that's not, Kim, we would know if you don't do live HelloFresh for us. I know. No, I do have to. I mean, that is a responsible thing to do for me. I mean, when I live alone and I just have the cats or whatever, especially because I have the cats, and if God forbid anything happened to me, I would not want the cats to be in a house, because I mean, in reality, nobody would know for at least 24 hours. I mean, we're talking, it would probably be a good 24 hours before anybody would even realize there's anything wrong. Because it's not like I talk to somebody every single day. I mean, yes, me and Jenna kind of chat here and there, whatever. Wanda and I chat. But if I don't talk to one of them for 24 hours, nobody thinks about it because, Kim asked someone like Diana to text you daily. Diana, you've been nominated as my check-in. You've been nominated as the person that has to text me daily to make sure I'm okay.
Oh, well, you're always okay.
She said I'm always okay. Oh my God, too funny. No, you know what? I like I said, me and Jenna and Wanda and I've talked to Diana about this before too. Just doing a daily check-in just to know that everybody's okay and nobody's yes. Just say, Kim, are you okay? And you say, yep. Kim, are you okay? Are you okay, Kim? I'm not going to do it right now. No, Kim, you're absolutely right. No, I know. Everyone needs a code word. It's one word that is only used and can be texted quickly, and the recipient alerts the cops that something is wrong. God forbid, like a kidnapping. Oh, yeah. No, exactly. It's fine. It's the heat. The heat's making things expand and be weird. No, we were all just talking about living by yourself and nobody noticing that something's wrong because, like, if I were to fall down the stairs because a cat tripped me, how long would it take before anybody knew there was something wrong? If I didn't have my phone near me and I couldn't get to it, it would take a long time before somebody even knew.
You carry your phone with you all the time.
That's true. She's right. I do. She's right. She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
You're always on it.
I'm always on it.
Hi, everybody.
Anyways, guys. Okay, so Diana's here. I'm gonna attempt to give her a hand. Kim, are you okay? Are you okay, Kim? You guys are hilarious. All right. Well, this has been fun, guys. We've been sitting here for an hour and a half just chit-chatting. So, yeah, thank you guys for understanding about the whole game thing. I just didn't want this whole thing to just drop out in the middle of a live stream and then just being a mess. So, yeah, we'll do it next week. Oh, everybody says, hi, Diana. She says, Gertrude says, sweet, lovely Diana, get some rest, Kim. We love you. Oh, you guys, thank you. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. No, I will be that lady. That's exactly what's going to happen. Oh, I need life alert. Oh, I need the necklace. I need the life alert. I wonder if you can get life alert if you just live by yourself with cats or if you actually have to be older to get that. I should look into that.
No,
No, because you know what? A cat would end up pushing the button on accident, doing something, and I'd be like, they'd be at my house like every day going, Kim, this is enough. We can't do this anymore. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm probably not going to run the outro because I don't know. I'm sure I could figure out how, but I'm not going to sit here and do that. So I'm just going to actually just go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for the wonderful conversation. Thank you for guys for teaching me so many things. And yeah, Diana's going to come over here.
Say bye.
Yeah. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Have a good night.